A skincare brand I was already obsessed with slid into my inbox and wanted to send me free product. I had well under 5,000 followers on TikTok. I had only been posting UGC content consistently for about a few months, and I did not start a new TikTok page like a lot of UGC teachers recommend. I do sometimes too, but my first thought was wait, this actually works. And that was my first UGC deal. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to land yours in the next 7 days. Here's what nobody is telling Canadian women over 40 about UGC. You do not need a massive following. You do not need to be young. You do not need to be from a tech background or have a ring light or be perfectly curated with your feed. What you need is a simple process. And that's exactly what I'm giving you today. Because while most of the creators teaching this are American 20 and 30 somethings, talking to other 20 and 30 somethings, I'm a Gen X Canadian woman who is actively doing this right now. And I'm going to walk you through the exact 7-day plan I wish someone had handed me when I first started. By the end of this video, you're going to know exactly how to set up yourself and create your first UGC examples. Build a portfolio, write a pitch, reach out to brands, and start positioning yourself so brands find you. Just like Haru found me. Let's get into it. Day 1 is prep day. I know that sounds boring, but trust me, by the end of this day, your brain is going to be, it's going to feel completely full and you are going to feel like a different person. Here's what you're doing in day 1. First, create a dedicated UGC social media profile. Now, yes, I know I just said that I did not do this myself, but if I were to start over and do it again, I would. It is a faster way to get you where you want to be. I was able to pivot my existing channel and it worked for me, and maybe it would work for you too. So you can absolutely try that, but if you're getting zero traction after a while, it's probably best to just start a brand new channel and warm it up first. If you want to know how to warm up a brand new TikTok channel, let me know in the comments, and I'll do a full video on that for you. This profile needs to make it crystal clear to any brand that lands on it that exactly they need to know what it is that you do and what you can offer for them. Think of it as your storefront. If a brand walks in and it can't figure out what you sell in the first 3 seconds, they are gone. Second, set up a professional email address, not your personal one, not the one you've had since 2003 with your dog's name in it, something clean and simple. Your name. It doesn't have to have UGC in the title. I don't even recommend that. Whatever works and sounds professional. Just make it simple. This is the email you're going to be pitching brands from, and it needs to look like you mean business. Third, start consuming UGC content. Go find UGC examples and start saving the ones that stop your scroll. I want you specifically looking for talking head videos and voiceovers where a real person is on camera talking directly about a product or doing a voiceover while product footage plays. This is the style that converts best for brands, and it is what is going to make you stand out. Most new creators default to pretty aesthetic videos with trending audio because it feels safer. We are not doing that. We're showing up on camera because it's scientifically proven that face and voice convert better. And that is what brands want. And here's a Canadian note. When you're looking at UGC examples, don't stress if some of the platforms or brand deals you see referenced are US only. The Canadian brand landscape is slightly different, but the opportunity is just as real. We're going to get into that in a bit. Day 2, we are making content. And before you say, but Julie, no brands have sent me anything yet. That's exactly the point. Walk around your house right now and pick 3 to 5 products you genuinely love. Your favorite serum, your go-to supplement, that kitchen gadget everyone is talking about. It does not matter what it is. If you love it and you can talk about it, that is your content. Now, here's the basic structure of every UGC video you are ever going to make. Hook, problem, solution, benefits, call to action, or CTA. Your hook is the first 3 to 5 seconds. hopefully 3 seconds. This is where you stop the scroll. Make it visual, make it bold, put text on screen, say something that creates curiosity or hits a pain point immediately. Your problem is where you speak directly to the struggle your viewer is having. Talk the way they talk. Feel what they feel. Make them think, oh my God, she's in my head. Your solution is where the product comes in and the answer to that problem. Your benefits are the specific reasons this product is better than everything else, not generic features, the actual reasons you love it over anything else you have tried. And your CTA, call to action, tells them exactly what to do next. Click the link, visit the website, try it yourself. That's it. That's a UGC video. My recommendation for your 5 videos is to do a mix of the following: a testimonial, a product demo, a voiceover with B-roll, a talking head, and if you're feeling brave, a skit style where you play 2 different people having a conversation about the product. That last one sounds intimidating, but it is a massive differentiator and it's super fun to try. And here's something I want you to hear. My early videos were not perfect, and honestly, they still are not perfect. And that is the point. That is completely intentional. I purposely want to come across as slightly unpolished and super real because that's what most brands actually want. They're not looking for Hollywood production. They're looking for something someone else can connect to. So, day 3. It's portfolio day, and I already know what you're doing. You're overthinking the colors, the fonts, the layout. Stop. Your portfolio is a sales page. That is it. Its entire job is to show brands your personality, your energy, and your videos front and center. Go to Canva, search portfolio website, and choose a 1-page scrollable format, not a slideshow, but one that scrolls like a website. A scrollable page that a brand can move through easily is what they're looking for. What goes in it? Are you ready? A short intro video of you, your energy, your personality, why you love creating content, what makes you unique. This is your handshake with a brand. Your UGC example videos right at the top where they are impossible to miss. A little bit about your background, and here is where Canadian women over 40 have a secret weapon. Your life experience is your transferable skill. You have been a consumer for decades. You know exactly what works and what doesn't. You have credibility that a 22-year-old simply does not have. Put that in your portfolio and your location because Canadian brands want Canadian creators. This is your advantage. It's not your limitation. And a call to action. Add a button with a call to action. And don't just put this at the top or the bottom. Put it along the way. Make it easy for a brand to reach out at any point while they're reading. So now we're on day 4 and we are writing your pitch. This is where most people freeze up, and I completely understand why. Reaching out to a brand feels scary and formal and like you're going to get it wrong. It's not a job interview. You're not going to get it wrong. Here's why. The people reading your pitch are just people, and they're sitting at a desk somewhere reading emails. They want to find good creators, unique creators, and you are making their job easier. The basic structure of your pitch is simple. Hi, blank, their name, a short intro about you, something genuine about why you like their brand, and what you offer and what makes you different. A direct question to end on. That's it. The thing that is going to make your pitch stand out is be specific. Do not say, I specialize in high converting short form content. Every single creator says that. It means nothing. Instead, say something like, I'm a Canadian content creator. I specialize in beauty and lifestyle UGC. I've been using your blank product for X months, and I genuinely love it. So that authenticity is exactly what I bring to every video I create for brands. Do you see the difference? Specific, personal, real. Write 3 versions of your pitch. One general one for beauty brands, one for lifestyle brands. You will find your rhythm quickly. And a Canadian specific Tip: when you're pitching Canadian brands, mention you're Canadian. It matters to them. Shipping is easier. The market is relevant. You understand their customer. That is a real selling point. Day 5. Now we're sending the pitches. Now, when I started, finding brand contact information meant hours of scrolling Instagram, hunting through websites, trying to find a marketing email buried somewhere in a contact page. It was exhausting. There are now platforms that make this so much easier. Tools that connect you directly with brands who are actively looking for UGC creators. Do your research and find the one that works best for you. And make sure it has Canadian brand options, because some of these platforms are very US heavy. If you want me to do a full video on which brands work best with new creators and which platforms are best for Canadian creators specifically, ask me in the comments and I will make that video for you. Now, here is something I really want you to hear. This is just a numbers game. Do not get emotionally tied to these outcomes. There was a time I was sending 20 emails every single morning to new brands every day for weeks. Not every email gets a response. Not every pitch lands. And that's completely okay. Consistency pays off. Keep going. The numbers will add up. Most brand deals are not landed on the first email. They're landed on the follow-up. So do not send one email and give up. Follow up. Professionally, warmly, persistently. That is where the deals actually happen. That's where the magic is. So start with reaching out to 20 to 30 brands on your first day. Keep a simple spreadsheet to track who you contacted, when, and whether you have followed up or not. A basic Google sheet works perfectly. Now, day 6, and this one surprises people. Get on X. Yes, Twitter. Yes, really. X is one of the best kept UGC secrets for creators, and it is where I would recommend spending some time every single day. And here's why. Brands and agencies post UGC opportunities directly on X constantly. You can search terms like UGC creator wanted, creators wanted, UGC opportunity, and actual paid work starts showing up in your feed. But more importantly, agencies will show up. An agency is basically a middleman between brands and creators. Brands go to them and say, we need 5 videos with 5 different creators. And the agency has a roster of creators that they trust and work with repeatedly. Getting on an agency's radar is one of the fastest ways to create consistent income as a UGC creator, because the work keeps coming to you. And here's something I want you to remember. When you are on X, do not get discouraged when you see a brand post asking for UGC creators and there's already a long list of other creators who have applied and responded. I've gotten some of those gigs when I thought there was no chance in HE double hockey sticks that I was going to land it. Apply anyway, every single time. Start following other UGC creators on X. Engage genuinely. Reply to brand and agency posts and post your UGC examples there too. Tag the brands, they see it. And sometimes that tag turns into a conversation that turns into a deal. Day 7. And this is the day that changes everything long term. There are 2 kinds of brand deals on UGC. Outbound, where you're reaching out to brands, and inbound, where brands are finding and reaching out to you. Inbound deals are the goal. They pay better, they're more flexible, and they come from brands who already know you, like you, and trust you, which means they're willing to invest more. The way you get inbound deals is by building a personal brand. Before you roll your eyes, this does not mean becoming an influencer. It does not mean dancing on TikTok or posting your morning routine. It means showing up consistently as yourself, a real Canadian woman over 40 who is doing this thing and documenting the journey. Post your UGC examples and tag the brands. Post a day in the life as a UGC creator. Post what you are learning. Post what surprised you. Post what did not work. And here's something important. When I say posting consistent UGC content, I mean content that is specifically about UGC and your journey as a creator, not random lifestyle content, not random product reviews. Focused, intentional, consistent UGC content, because I had been posting for years about all kinds of random stuff before I made that pivot, and the difference in traction was night and day. Your audience, both brands and future students, want to see the real version of this journey. Here's what I want you to remember. A skincare brand reached out to me when I had under 5,000 followers on TikTok. I had been posting consistent UGC content for just a few months. They found me because I was showing up. That's it. That's the whole secret. You do not need to go viral. You do not need a massive following. You just need to be consistent and you need to be real. So that is your 7-day plan to land your first UGC deal, Canadian edition. Now, I want to be honest with you the way I would want someone to be honest with me. This might not happen in exactly 7 days, maybe 8, maybe 10. Everybody's journey looks a little different, maybe 5. But what I can tell you is that it will not happen at all if you do not start. And if you are sitting there thinking, okay, but how do I actually get brands to notice me in the first place? I got you. I made a video walking through exactly how I get free products from brands, even with a small following. And you can watch that right here. Go watch it. I will see you there.